Oh yeah. This is the last one of the night. We are playing Point of No Return. So you're gonna pick a question and answer it truthfully. And if the audience has any good answers, they can also answer.
In fact,
What's happening?
A reveal.
can you grab that little box?
There's a reveal happening.
Yeah. The diary.
We want to hear audience's response to the questions because the audience member who we determine gave us the best answer, truthful answer, will win a classic.
Oh, you're gonna be disappointed now.
Yes.
It's a mug.
It's toothpicks.
A point mug.
Wow.
Is it point
Coulda used
from
that
top
earlier.
or point from bottom, Fred?
It's this version that comes with a ergonomic handle.
Well, don't
For
open
easy
hot
drinkability.
beverage.
Yes.
Fits nicely
We'll
into your
keep
hand.
it packaged
Yeah.
for you.
Procter
And
It's a
Jim
nice
has a nice
package.
package, so you know.
I've been told that sometimes. Go on.
All right, let's start over there.
Dougie Doug.
Keep
Doug E. Fresh.
Got-
All right.
Pass it back.
If you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you had done?
Good one.
I know what they would assume of me.
Probably like illegally recording a musical. I'm a very upstanding person generally in the eyes of the law that they know about. So probably something like that. I don't know. I don't know.
That's like
They
interesting question.
do you
yeah,
know,
I don't know.
people would assume it was sex in public.
You're such a slut.
No, that's what people would assume. I'm not saying I do that. I'm saying that's what people would
You
assume.
totally do that.
I'm not saying I do that. I'm saying that's what people would assume I do.
You're also saying that you don't.
And there are people wrong about you? Is that what you're saying?
Zaid?
Am I supposed to answer this?
No, you have to pick
Oh.
a question.
Right.
Was there anybody in the audience that wanted to answer that? Anybody?
No.
All right. Okay. Go on.
Okay, you don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to reach into your ass for the question.
Good suction there.
Yeah.
Oh, why didn't I get this fucking question?
Do you want to
Well, you can still answer
No,
it.
it's fine.
Why do I get always like the most vanilla questions ever? What movie would be greatly improved if it was made into a musical?
Come on.
What movie would be already
Glitter.
so improved? Not glitter.
No,
I don't know.
what?
Because I don't know. The movie that's not a musical. Yeah. I would say all of those like Jason Statham movies that are always the same things, like The Mechanic or something like that, or you know,
So you
or The
want to see that as a
Transformer.
musical.
Yeah.
And then it's like, yeah, it's pretty much it.
It would just be a
That's-
whole lot of singing going, hey,
Yeah.
I'm really hot.
Or Batman. Where is she? You know.
Rachel, where are you? Yeah.
Well, that's a good one for the audience. Like, what movie would you want to see as a musical?
Oh, that
Texas
would be
Chainsaw
good.
Musical. I like it.
So far, that's
like
the only
that.
one.
Good one.
So.
I was thinking Saw, too.
Saw. Song.
Or Cloverfield.
I don't have a pun for that
Like
one.
shaky,
How would that work?
shaky as fuck.
Adam. Adam.
I'm trying.
Adam.
This is like a really deep question.
This is really deep.
What
I
is
don't.
Yeah.
that
All right,
about?
Adam, what do you got?
like it.
Okay.
You have to sing it.
I have to sing it. You don't want to hear me sing it. If you could know the absolute and total truth to one question, what question would you ask?
Where are my keys?
That's so deep.
It's so deep. That's why
That's-
Zayd couldn't get to it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do I need to wash my pants every day?
Whatever, Fred. Get to it just fine and back. How do you solve relativity?
Sorry.
So deep.
I don't know.
Was Jesus brown?
What?
I don't know.
Is the universe expanding?
What is the meaning of life?
So,
What is the meaning of life?
That's a good
Oh,
one. I was
that's a
thinking
good
that.
one. That's a good
That'll be
one.
a
I don't know.
total
I'd
waste
probably
of a
go with
question.
something like, am I gonna like find love or something? You know, something corny. And apparently, according to Jim, it's not gonna happen. I gotta do some more laundry. Apparently.
Do you honestly want to know the answer if he's like whoever the person
Yeah, I'd
giving you
rather
this
wing
answer is
it.
like, nah.
I'd rather.
I'd
wing
be
it.
like, okay, then I'm gonna stop looking.
It'll be like, nope.
But isn't looking half the fun?
No.
It is. I really think it is. The other half is actually having the love.
No.
Clearly,
It's not
you have never received a looking message at night.
No, thank you.
Tito, I think
Thank
looking
you.
is fun when there's hope.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Right.
Yes, that's true.
The Folgers bucket.
What is something that everyone looks stupid doing?
See, like
What is something that
Wearing
everybody looks?
socks with sandals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's
Germans
true.
do that.
That's true.
like such a comfortable combination.
No.
So
do we have any
comfortable,
from the
but
audience?
so ugly.
Anybody? Whistling.
Really? You don't like whistling?
You're right. You're absolutely right. There's no cool way to do that.
She's not
Any
getting
others?
that mug.
Yes.
Singing on
That's
the dance
me.
floor.
Stop it.
I'm a
Someone's
lip sync
judging.
choreo queen, so I do that all the time.
I think
Yeah.
walking on the
I
street
do
playing
that
music
too.
out loud from your cell phone.
Oh my God, yes.
Worst
Yes.
thing
Like when people get on the on the
ever.
subway.
Hey, hold
Enough
on.
of that.
Before Jim goes, has anybody been Despacito'd on the subway?
What?
Oh,
It's the
yeah.
accordion player who will get on the subway and play Despacito on the accordion.
Despacito
That
guy.
sounds
Yeah,
like
I've had
hell.
it happen. Apparently, transit authorities are trying to stop them. It's
Has
a
the
real
show
thing here in
Despacito.
And
Toronto.
the thing is that they're not great at it. Considering that's the only song they do, they still make errors.
I
And
don't-
I'm like, that's the only song. Like, just be good at it.
And then the guy walks around like, anyone want to give me some change for the performance? We're like, no.
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 You want to
No.
give them change to
We
stop.
expatriated the
Yeah,
artist.
Yeah, that's what it is. Annoying. What ridiculous thing has someone tricked you into doing or believing?
What is the stupidest thing that? What is it again?
What ridiculous thing
Oh.
has someone tricked you into doing or believing? There's a
I'm so
lot,
gullible.
I think. I think when I was like younger, like really young, I got tricked by some girls that told me that they like me. But it was.
It's
it
okay,
was a
guys. He's
ploy.
married. It worked
was-
out okay.
Yeah, her name is
It
Jen.
was a ploy to like just. And here's the thing. I guess it's my fault. I wasn't nice to them either. So they sort of like ganged up on me and like.
So you had it
like,
coming.
Scratched me, and I have like scars on my arm from them like digging their nails into me.
Wow.
And that was their like revenge. But I was just like, oh, she likes me. All those times I made fun of her, broke her down. No. She just remembered that all through grade 2 and 3.
Yeah. And she
I
was
have
here
an
20
answer
minutes
for that
ago.
one.
What?
My ex told me once that if a dog licks you, that it like heals your wound.
I've heard that.
You talked to me about
this.
If
And I was
anything,
like,
that's the
okay.
opposite.
I'm like
of
so
what
gullible.
happens.
When I was
I'm the one who had to. No.
Tito, go to the
It's a
doctor
really cute
immediately.
hug.
dogs don't have magical healing powers.
Can I amend my answer?
Sorry. An amendment.
Yeah. My brother and my cousin once told me that my aunt had false teeth. And so as they were leaving, I yelled out from the front of the house. And I'm like, Aunt! Was it? I can't even remember her name now. It's like it's my
your
cousin's
great
aunt.
nephew.
Consuelo.
And I just went, are those teeth real? And like in front of like the whole street. And she just like looked at me like crazy and just like got in her car and like went back to Sarnia. And I was just like, the hell? And everybody was like laughing. And I'm like,
That's
what?
it. I'm going
Never
back to
saw
Sarnia.
her
Yeah.
again.
I'm just like, who is this kid? Shut up.
My
So-
brothers convinced me that if you play too much with your belly button, it'll like, it's like a shoelace that gets untied and your guts would spill out. And I would look at it and be like, oh my God, it looks like someone tied a knot in there. They're right. And then, yeah. And it hurts
Okay.
if you like,
You're like a
jab your
balloon.
finger
You're
in
gonna
there.
just pop.
Huh?
You're like a balloon. You're just gonna pop.
There's
I mean, I was
there's
like-
one in the audience. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Oh, I wish it was me, but my sister got convinced that Asian girls have sideways vaginas.
Oh, I've heard that. I've heard that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, just
That is a common.
just in
Okay,
case
okay,
people
wait,
can't hear it.
Jim,
Just tell the audience, tell the viewers, because Mike might not pick up what the thing was.
So this is a common myth that the reason why Asian women are so desired is because the vaginas are tighter because they're, is it vertical?
Sideways?
Is that right?
Sideways.
Sideways, so
That's
that when they spread their
horizontal.
legs,
That's
when they spread their
horizontal.
legs,
So aren't you
horizontal.
married
So when they,
to a woman?
When they spread their legs, it gets tighter. Right? That's the whole thing. Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Is it true?
It is not true. It is not.
I like how Jim was like confused. Is it vertical? I'm like, I don't know.
Vertical. I can't remember which one.
You're the
is
one with the wife.
sideways.
That's why his wife left after the first segment.
Yeah. She's just like, he's gonna make a fool out of himself.
Hashtag horizontal vagina.
Horizontal vagina.
Hashtag
vertical
the point
smile.
live.
I should know.
Oh,
this.
vertical. Well, no,
just kidding.
horizontal. No, okay. My question.
You don't need to
Cancelled.
understand vaginas, Fred. It's all right.
What's your biggest screw up in the kitchen? And I'm sure, no surprise to Tito, it has to do with sex.
Oh.
So,
What the hell were you doing in the kitchen?
well, having sex.
Were you cooking? No, I mean like.
No, we weren't cooking. But
You were cooking.
Making bacon.
were cooking
okay,
food.
this is a long time ago. This is like my ex, long time ago. Okay, so you know how people have like sex with whipped cream?
I
I
never
heard
got
the
that.
story
That
of
sounds
that.
Yeah.
very
Sex
unsanitary.
Well, you
Also
know,
calories.
like
I prefer
like
sex
Katy
with
Perry,
women.
the nipples or something.
Yeah, like
I
chocolate
thought you-
sauce.
Right. So, well, we were.
Tito is rock hard.
Okay.
Tito's just like holding that.
Okay. You have to understand. I was young. So yeah. So we had no whipped cream. So
God.
what's close to whipped cream?
Oh my God, it's
That's
mayonnaise, isn't
in the
it?
kitchen.
Sour cream.
Shaving cream.
Powdered sugar.
What?
That's how you get
No.
ants.
Idiot.
It clumps.
Yeah.
Ew.
What?
That's all I'll say.
Ew.
I was thinking like leaving your stove on, but. Okay.
Before we go to our next block, I do want to mention because Adam's been here all night that he has his own YouTube channel.
God, I'm pretty.
And you've talked about
You're famous.
Go ahead. What's your YouTube channel?
Oh, youtube.com/Adam Carroll.
Sorry, what was the first part of that?
YouTube.com.
Thank you.
Okay, so you've talked about your worst grinder message ever.
Yeah.
But you recently put out a new video about having somebody you had a hookup and the person was not honest
Yeah.
about something about themselves.
Yeah, okay, so this guy.
That they would love you forever. I'm sorry, Adam.
But he's so mean to other
Thanks. Yeah, really though. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so yeah, this guy said he was like super experienced, like, oh yeah, like I'm having sex like all the time. Blah, blah. He's like said he was super
It's like when
experienced.
funny
Can we
people
talk
say
about
they're
how
funny
old
all
he
the
was
time.
first?
Pardon?
How old was he?
63.
Hey, you can be 63 and popping.
No, he was 19.
Super experienced 19-year-old.
Super. Okay, I don't make good decisions. Anyways, okay, so first and foremost, he said he wasn't coming over, and then like 3 hours later, he messaged me and he was like, "Hey, I'm like outside your place," and I'm like, pardon? I know. Like what? He's like, "I just paid for parking." I'm like,
You know, it's
Like-
free after midnight. Right?
what? I was so confused. So I was like, whatever. Like I'm kind of horny. So like whatever. So come upstairs. So he comes upstairs, and
Oh, okay.
so we start getting into it. We're getting into it. And he takes off his pants,
Yeah.
and then so I go towards his ass.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, I've heard this story. I'm sorry. I just remembered.
Okay, so first and foremost, it didn't smell great. But
That's because he was wearing a jockstrap and didn't wash his pants.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, it didn't smell great. And then I was like, hey, like it's an ass. So like, you know, like whatever. It's just an ass. Like that happens. So it's fine. So then he goes, oh, I'm gonna need you to like, you know, stretch me out a little bit. And I'm like, okay, I was gonna do that anyways. I'm a fucking gentleman, so like, of course I'm gonna do that. unless I'm being like real like Dom Daddy Top and like stretch yourself out. I'm not doing that. So then I took the 2 fingers, you know, licked them up a little bit, went inside, and I was like, I feel things. Things I can feel.
You're not alone in there.
And at first thought in my head, like, yeah, it's an asshole. There's sometimes when you feel things and you're like, whatever. So I was like, but I'm feeling like a lot of things. There's a lot happening. And I was like, okay. So then I pulled out, covered in shit. Covered in shit. So then I was like, okay, so like, how do I handle the situation? How do I handle it? So he obviously, washing the hands. So then but I was like, what do I say to him? I can't just like run to the bathroom. Like, so then
really need to run to the bathroom.
I was like, okay, like, you know, be nice about it, Adam. Be nice about it. So then I was like, dude, do you have to like shit or something? What's like?
Have you ever went to the bathroom?
What's up? He was like, no, like I don't have to shit. Like just keep going. It's fine. I'm like, no, I don't want to keep going. I don't want to.
Fine, bro.
I don't want to keep going at all. So then
You've become him with the voice. It's great.
Thanks. Just gotta switch it up. So then then I went to the bathroom and I like cleaned my hands, and then I came back and I was like, well, fuck, like what do I do? Like what do I do now? And I was like, I'm still kind of horny.
You show him a couple of YouTube videos where you're supposed to do.
Yeah. So then I just like lubed up his dick and I just sat on his dick, and then I just like rode it into town, and then he was like, oh, like you're reversed, and I'm like, not really, but I'm horny, so like let's just fucking do this. So then, but his dick was like small, so like I could do it. So I was just like, this is great, I can totally do it.
Maybe
this is turning into like an hour-long story. But
Tell us more.
So then he was like fucking me or whatever, and then he was like, oh, like, I'm going to come in your ass. I'm like, okay, Diane, I don't fucking know you. You're not coming in my ass. That's not happening. So then I jizzed everywhere, all over his chest, and then he came on my ass. And then he left. He was like, okay, see you later. And then...
Well, his parking was running out.
He had to...
And it has been 4 minutes.
It's been 4 minutes.
He had to return his car to mom.
It didn't last. And then... So then... About like...
When his mom called.
Yes! That's a good one. That's good. So then, so like a week later, I was on Grindr, and I was like horny. And
Why else would you be on it?
Thank you. Exactly. Yeah. Why else would you be on it? So then I messaged him again, because you know I'm really smart. And I was like, hey, like, what's up? Like, what's going on? And he was like, oh, like, not much. And he was like being really short with me. I'm like, oh, this isn't going anywhere. And so, but I was horny, so I'm like, I'm gonna push it anyways. So then I was like, so like, you should come over, like, cause you know that wasn't a really embarrassing experience for you, or anything. So then he was like, no, I don't think that's really gonna happen again. And I'm like, oh, okay. So then I messaged back and I was like, yeah, I totally understand, because like that was like a really embarrassing situation for you. And then I blocked him and I deleted Grindr.
Wow! Made you delete the app. So terrible.
Deleted everything.
And then he threw his phone into Lake Ontario.
Yeah, my hookup stories are great.
And that's how
Go to my YouTube channel for more.
And go to Adam's YouTube channel for more.
Do it.
Stories.
What channel?
His YouTube channel.
What is this website people keep talking about?
So go to youtube.com/Adam Carroll.
Yes.
Subscribe to that.
Do
and
it.
then go to youtube.com/ThePointGuys. Subscribe to that.
Do it.
And Fred, I think we have to give it a mug.
We have to give out a mug.
We do.
I think
the
horizontal vagina.
The Asian
Yeah.
vagina.
That was a good one.
I think the winner is the Asian vagina.
Yes.
And we'll be right back with indie pop star Dan Hector right after this.
Woo!
So who does?